That post reads as follows. Tebogo Tebojani's ex-boyfriend Vusi Matlala and his wife Cordelia Matlala a dive into their business. Vusi Matlala owns CAT VIP Protection Services. Vusi Matlala is friends with Vusi Keke and he is the co-boss of the Boko Haram gang. Vusi Matlala stands accused of defrauding 1 million rands at Tembisa Hospital. Cordelia recently had a little run-in with the law for traveling with police blue lights on. Vusi Matlala is connected in the killing of Babita Diakaram, or spelt Diakam in the post. Vusi Matlala used to operate his drug business through DJ Somebody. Batong, why do you all think DJ Somebody got shot like that? So that was the post that was forwarded to you by General Shibiri. Your response is to go aish with some, I don't know how one describes those emojis. How do you describe those emojis? Do you have a way of describing those emojis? Sorry, but they are, I'm sure there's an official designation for them, but they look shocked, sort of shocked and horrified emojis. Would that be a fair description of them?
That's correct.
Then in chat number 7, General Shibiri forwards to you a message, and that message is forwarded. It's not his original message. It says, someone sent this to me yesterday and demanded money from me or else they will publish this nonsense. I told them to go ahead with it. They're trying to extort money from me. Did you understand that to be a message that General Shibiri had received from Kat Matlala and he was now forwarding to you?
That's correct, Commissioner.
If one goes down to chats 8 and 9, over the page 9 is 484, one sees that there were then 2 calls between yourself and General Shibiri at 9:04 and 9:05. And then in chat 2, on page 484, after the second call, at 9:10, General Shibiri forwarded another message to you. And again, I can confirm that that is a forwarded message. And it says, someone is sending stories to Musa Kaula about you. I'm warning him not to even try write about you. And did you understand that again to be a message that General Shibiri had sent to Kat Matlala and he was now forwarding to you?
That's correct.
General Shibiri then forwards you a screenshot at 9:10. And that screenshot is at page 154 of the bundle.
That's correct.
And that screenshot appears to be a screenshot of a conversation between General Shibiri and Mr. Kaula. And it reads as follows. And again, because it's forwarded by General Shibiri, we can assume that the green is General Shibiri and that the white is Mr. Kaula. And General Shibiri at the top of the screen says, what you asking? Mr. Kaula says, how? How big? I'm hearing he's dating a Machle and apparently he is dangerous. There's then a video call and a voice call initiated by General Shibiri. And coming back from Mr. Kaula, I'm hearing that Vusi is from Pretoria. He's married to Cordelia. Vusi is apparently dating a Machle and he's the one funding her lifestyle. I also heard that he has a child with Lebo. Info is still incoming. And General Shibiri responds, Chomi, don't run the story. He's a good guy. He never bothers anyone, and he lives a private life.
Mr. Chaskalson, how do we know that it is General Shabiri who's writing these texts and he did not simply forward them? Where do we see that?
We don't see that. We don't see that. Maybe Witness F can confirm that that was how he understood it.
Okay. And the reason I'm asking, just so that we're clear, on page 154, there's what appears to be a reduction. I had assumed that there would be somebody's name there, and for obvious reasons, it has been redacted.
That is the name of Mr. Kawula, not...
no, just above that.
It is the name of Mr. Kawula.
Okay.
It says, I mean, I don't think there's any need to redact it. It says Musa.
Oh, sorry, next to 1104, that's where I'm looking at.
Sorry, 1104 or 1121?
No, on page 154, right at the top, there's a timestamp 1104, and then something is blacked out there.
No, that's not a redaction. That's the original image.
Thanks.
And if one goes back to the 9:10 message, chat number 2, that General Shabiri sent to Kat Matlala and forwarded to you, he said someone is sending stories...
Sorry, which page, Mr. Chaskasan? Which bundle page?
Sorry, the exhibit bundle. The exhibit bundle, page 484.
483. 484.
484. Earlier you confirmed that you understood that the message at chat number 2 was a message that General Shabiri had sent to Kat Matlala and he was now forwarding to you. Someone is sending stories to Musa Kawula about you, namely about Kat Matlala. I'm warning him, Musa Kawula, not to even try write about you. Would the screenshot that he forwarded to you at 9:10:16 a.m. in chat 3 be essentially evidence of the warning that he had sent to Musa Kawula not to write stories about Kat Matlala? Sorry, Witness F, my question was, well, maybe I should put it slightly differently. Did you understand the screenshot that he sent to you at 9:10 to be a screenshot evidencing that he had warned Musa Kawula not to write stories about Kat Matlala?
I can't comment on whether General Shabiri sent a warning to Musa Kawula not to write stories about Mr. Kat Matlala. But however, I don't see in the screenshot that it's written General Shabiri on the green. But I can confirm that indeed General Shabiri did forward this screenshot to me.
Thank you. Two chats down, chat number 5. General Shabiri says, send my claim to Tabang at finance. Now, who does Tabang work for?
South African Police Services.
And can you give us Tabang's details?
I don't have them. I don't know them. But I confirm that Tabang works in the claims office in South African Police Services.
And where will we find Tabang in the SAPS? In which department will we find Tabang at SAPS?
You will find Tabang in the 4th floor in head office, Pretoria, in the claims office.
Witness F, you did send General Shibiri's claim to Tabang, right?
That's correct, Commissioners.
How did you send it? By email or physically?
Physically, Commissioners.
Okay. And you say you don't know her details?
I don't know the details, Commissioners, I confirm.
Okay. Why were you sending this claim to Tabang in particular? And not to any other person in finance?
Tabang is the one who deals with the claim. That is the reason I sent it to her and asked her instruction of General Shibiri.
Thank you.
Can we then go down, or up rather, to page 53?
I'm here in page 53, Commissioners.
In chat number 1 on page 53 on the 21st of October 2024, you sent to Mr. Matlala a document, and the document is in the annexure bundle at page 13.
Sorry, is that page 13?
13. One three. Of the annexure bundle. Do you have the document, Witness F?
I have it, Commissioners.
I don't have a page 13. My 3 or 4 starts at page 60. You can project it in the meantime. 60.
Sorry, Commissioner, at the adjournment we will ensure that you have all pages in your bundles. This document is an application for a warrant for the arrest of Musa Kaula.
That's correct, Commissioners.
And it's a warrant for arrest for contravening Section 13 of the Cybercrime Act, and count 2 is crimen injuria. You see that?
That's correct, Commissioners.
How did you come to be involved, or how did you come to be in possession of this warrant? Was it your case?
Thank you, Commissioners. I received this warrant. It was Saturday. On that particular day, I received a call from Brigadier Ramangwa, whom his team was involved in this matter of Mr. Kaula. He further informed me that there is an information about Musa Kaula and his whereabouts. Therefore, I must proceed to the said location. At that particular time, I was in Rustenburg on a bike event. I was on a motorcycle that day. I further told Brigadier Ramama that it won't work today because it was on Saturday and I was a bit far. It will almost take the whole day for me to drop a bike and take a state vehicle to a said place. Then he insisted that I must proceed where the state vehicle was. I then went back to where the state vehicle was. I then informed Brigadier Ramangwa that I have arrived. But the problem is I can't go there alone. There were no members available on that day because it was the weekend. But fortunately, I was able to get hold of Captain Zumu, who further accompanied me to the said address. On our way, then Brigadier Ramangwa sent to me this warrant of arrest. He further elaborated to me that this warrant of arrest, it was of importance. I then proceeded there together with Captain Zumu. On our way, we received a call from General Sibia telling me that I must also forward this warrant to Mr. Matlala, because at that time, Mr. Matlala had a security company. According to Mr. Matlala, to General Sibia, Mr. Matlala, his security company always has or have a vision where Musa usually goes on weekends. So it would be appropriate for them, when they effect arrest, they must have a warrant. I did not see any problem with it because usually the SAPS do work with private securities. I then forwarded it to Mr. Matlala. After 45 minutes, I received again a call from General Sibia telling me that, or confirming to me about what already General Ramangwa has said to me, that this matter is the matter of importance. The person involved there, he did not mention who it was, but he mentioned me that he's getting a pressure from the high office. High office, the office of the deputy minister, is getting a pressure from there. I then asked the Deputy National Commissioner, what is so important about this charge? Because according to me, there is no sense of agency. He said this guy insulted a member of parliament. He told me now, the member that he created crime against is Mr. Fikile Mbalula, the secretary of the ANC. The other one is Mr. Z So basically, they were the complainant. So this matter was putting him under pressure. That is the reason we had to leave everything and attend to it. Thank you, Commissioners.
Just to clarify parts of that answer, Witness F, you said that the alleged insults were to Mr. Fikile, Mbalula, and then to Z. What is Z's surname?
I don't know it, but it was Z.
Z. And who told you that Z had been insulted? Was that General Sibia, if I understood you correctly?
That's correct.
So Z was of sufficient importance, together with Mr. Mbalula, to warrant this action against Mr. Musa Kaula.
That's correct.
And your evidence was that it was reported to you by General Sabia that he had been pressurized by the Deputy Minister to do this.
That's correct.
And who was the Deputy Minister at that stage who you understood to have pressurized General Sabia?
Mr. Castle Makale.
And General Sabia asked you to forward the warrant to Mr. Matlala.
That's correct.
And did I understand you correctly that he said forward it to Mr. Matlala because we may need, you might want to use his security company to effect the arrest or to assist with the arrest?
That's correct.
And this was an arrest of Musa Kaula, and yet you knew that in the previous month, General Shibiri and Mr. Matlala had been speaking together about posts that Mr. Kaula had made about Mr. Matlala.
Can you repeat that, Commissioner?
General Sibia, according to your evidence, said, bring Mr. Matlala, notify Mr. Matlala, give him the warrant of arrest because we may need his security company to assist in effecting this arrest.
Not exactly as in we may need. He said, usually where Mr. Matlala goes, together with his security company, they do see sometimes Mr. Kaula.
Sorry, can you just explain that? I'm not sure I'm understanding it correctly.
I'm explaining that it was not that we may need the security services of Mr. Matlala. It was the matter of where usually Mr. Kaula goes. That is where Mr. Matlala goes on weekends, together with his security. So it might happen if they see him, and they might arrest him because of our warrant.
So Mr. Matlala may know where Mr. Kaula is.
That's correct, because he sees him where he usually goes on weekends.
And Captain Zungu, who you managed to get hold of, is from the Hawks. Is that correct?
At that time, he was still at the Hawks.
You see, it does seem Mr. Kaula is a blogger. Do you know that?
I don't know.
Does Mr. Kaula present a physical threat to anybody? that you're aware of? A physical threat as opposed to a threat to their dignity.
Physically, no.
Because it does seem a bit of an overreaction to arrive to arrest a blogger by engaging the Hawks, calling a detective who's out riding on the weekend to go and do it immediately, to drop his bike and come and do it. Did you not think that this was a bit excessive?
Thank you, Commissioners. I did not call a Hawks because of the manner of office that he holds. I called him because he's a person that is known to me, and he's not staying far from where I stay. So I saw it's so convenient that because of it's a weekend, let me try him. He might be available. Indeed, he was available. That is when and how we went there. 2, in the matter of calling a police official on a Saturday, I did not see it like that. I just took the instruction as it came, and I did not see any problem about that because I knew that there were matters that were investigated with relations to this, the person mentioned above.
Ms. Chaskasin, can I steal your 2 minutes? Sorry, are you finished, Witness F? I apologize for interrupting you. Are you finished with your answer?
I'm finished, Commissioner.
Thank you.
I'm finished, Commissioner.
Yes. Did you eventually share this warrant with Mr. Matlala?
That's correct, Commissioner.
And what did you say to him when you shared this warrant with him? What was the message that you gave him about this warrant?
I did not say anything. I just sent that warrant. The reason I was driving, but that is not an excuse. But when I see my charts here, together with Mr. Matlala, he did not even ask what is this warrant about. So I assume that he acknowledged that what is this warrant all about.
You see, that's
because
what
he responded by saying,
that's what troubles me, Witness F, because I had understood you to be saying General Sibia said to you, he's aware that Mr. Kaula usually frequents places where Mr. Matlala might see him, and therefore there's a need to involve
Yes.
Mr. Matlala because he might assist in locating Mr. Kaula. So if that's not the message you gave to Mr. Matlala, then what was the purpose of sharing this warrant with Mr. Matlala?
can you repeat that, Commissioner? I'm not sure if I understood you clearly.
If you did not tell Mr. Matlala that his services were needed to trace Mr. Kaula, what was the purpose of you sharing this warrant with Mr. Matlala?
Thank you, Mr. Commissioners. I did not say I communicated with Mr. Matlala. I said I was told to forward him this because of he usually sees Mr. Kaula where he usually goes. So I did not see any problem with that. Then I forwarded to him.
Because it does appear to me that if you did not tell him why you were forwarding this to him, it does appear to me that you simply gave it to him to show him that you are dealing with somebody who has been problematic to him.
That's not the way it seems. Maybe it's taken out of context, but according to me, I was sending to him to give a hand as per the instruction.
Yes. And
Commissioner?
it's now, this is a third document we've dealt with in your evidence, a third police document that has nothing to do with Mr. Matlala's cases that you are sending or sharing with Mr. Matlala. Do you remember the first one was that IT screenshot that showed, it showed the progress of a case in Mamelodi? That was the first one. And then there was the other one that
That's
showed,
correct.
thank you. There was the other one that showed fingerprints and that case involving a heist. Do you remember that?
Commissioners, that was not for Mr. Matlala. That involved fingerprints. It was for Mr. Mutsumi.
Yes.
Correct.
And then there is this document which you say you have shared with Mr. Matlala. And in all three instances,
That's for,
these are police documents, these are SAPS documents, and they have nothing to do with the people you've shared them with. Do you accept that?
thank you, Commissioners. I would not accept that. Reason being, Mr. Matlala, at that particular time, when I sent this to him, he was a legit security company owner. Therefore, I did not see any problem because SAPS is got a relationship with private security companies. Most of the cases that have been made or are being combated, security companies are involved. That is the reason, to me, it did not have any problem. And at that particular time, Mr. Matlala was a legit businessman. Thank you, Commissioner.
Thank you.
Mr. Shaskason, let's take the agenda now.
Can I just add one question to Commissioner Kumalo's questions, which is, Commissioner Kumalo put to you, Witness F, that what it looked like was that you were sending this warrant to Mr. Matlala to show him that you were sorting out someone who had been a problem for him. Can we go to chat number 2, because that's Mr. Matlala's response. It's asbonge and a thanks emoji.
Yes.
So he thanked you for sending you the warrant, for sending him the warrant. Doesn't that...
That's correct.
Does that not reinforce the proposition that Commissioner Kumalo put to you? That this was an exchange where you were showing Mr. Matlala that you were sorting out someone who had been a problem to him.
That is not correct. According to my understanding, it was a sign or a statement of acknowledgement. Asbong.
I haven't seen asbonge or a thanks emoji as a sign of acknowledgement in any of the other chats that Mr. Matlala sends to you, save in contexts where he is thanking you for doing him a favor. Do Do you have any comment on that?
No comment?
Let me just follow up on this. Witness F, you say you just sent this warrant of arrest to Mr. Matlala and you didn't speak to him. Did I hear you correctly?
That's correct.
So what would he have known, how would he have known what to do with it? Because on the face of it, it doesn't contain an address of where Mr. Kaula is. And it doesn't say when you are going to be doing this operation of arresting him. So if you just send him the warrant and you did not speak to him, how could that have assisted you? Because you say you sent it to him because you were told to send it so that he can assist you to identify Mr. Kaula, and you also tell us that you know that the SAPS works with security companies to effect arrests. How do you expect him to have known if you hadn't spoken to him?
I expect him maybe might have heard
What?
from General CB.
Might have had what from General Sibia?
That I am going to send him a warrant.
No, but you were instructed on your evidence. You were instructed by General Sibia, according to you, to send the warrant to Mr. Matlala. And you're telling us all you did was send the warrant and didn't speak to him. How would he have known where you are going, what address you are going to try and find Mr. Kaula? If you didn't speak to him, and how would he have known you are in fact going now to go in, at that time to go and arrest Ms. Kaula?
Okay, thank you, Commissioner. I sent this to Mr. Matlala. I did not say to Mr. Matlala, the reason that I sent this to Mr. Matlala, it is because, according to him, he sees Mr. Kaula usually where he goes.
So why were you,
regard,
no, sorry, Witness F, let's not waste time. Why did you send this to Mr. Matlala was the question earlier. You said, I sent it because I was told to send it, and I didn't see anything wrong with that because I know that the SAPS works with security officers. You've already told us that. But you've also told us that you did not speak to Mr. Matlala. You just sent this. So I'm asking the simple question. How would he have known where you are going and when you are going to try and find Mr. Kaula so that he can come and help you, assist you at that place? How would Mr. Matlala have known that if you didn't speak to him?
Okay, maybe if I can explain this in this way. We are going to arrest, or we are going to the said venue where we are going to locate Mr. Kaula. We are giving Mr. Matlala this warrant for if he sees him there.
Yes. So
we are going to another section.
So you gave, allow me to cut you short because I really would like you to give me a direct answer. So you did tell him where you are going because that's the only way he could help you, by going to the same place where you are going. Excuse me?
I did not, Commissioners. I did not tell him where we were going.
Yeah. Okay. I think what you are doing is you are not being candid with us because it doesn't make sense that you would give him a warrant of arrest which doesn't have an address and you don't tell him where you are going, where he's going to assist you. It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't work that way. So, again, I want to put to you that you are not being truthful with us about a conversation that you had with Mr. Matlala. You must have had a conversation with him. That's my view on this. Thank you.